Interesting. Okay. I'll hit some of these chats real fast. Ladies, would you rather be with a loyal man making $40K a year or a man making $500K a year that you know will cheat? Okay.
Wait, what did you do to her
They
face?
definitely added that shit.
Yeah, they
Because
switched it.
that's
They
not
switched
what
it.
they're
No.
That doesn't even look like you.
They switched them, I think.
They switched
If that was them or
I still
not.
don't see it.
Really? They did that very
That was wild.
They did
And quick.
Whose face
That's
is that
too
though?
quick.
Because I don't see my face anywhere.
They do that all the time.
Okay, that was different.
really
Faces
don't.
that though.
think
It's
that
like
face looks
the most
like
entertaining part of the show. It's the Photoshop
Hey,
memes.
shout out
something.
Red Pill Overdose. Shout out to him,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
That's
not
my
face swap. That's something
All
else.
right, so
And he put a lot of work into this stuff. Man.
$500,000 a year, but he's gonna smash other chicks, or $40K a year, but he's gonna be loyal to you. Which one you taking? Oh, we'll start here actually, Miss Columbia, because you started last time. $40K a year on loyal, or $500K and have other chicks? Which one you doing?
I'll do the loyal one because I'd rather you be loyal to me than.
At 40K,
Well,
though,
then
you just
again-
said 85.
Yeah.
I know, but then again,
That's half
I
of
was
what you
gonna
wanted.
say cheating is a guy, like is a sport. It's a rich guy
So you
sport.
understand
So
it.
it's like, yeah, I understand. I mean, if
So
you're
then
rich,
why not
and
take the $500K?
Wait, are you like?
Yeah, I'm gonna think about that actually.
Are you like? the
Yeah, because
Come back to me.
Yeah, like that didn't make sense. All right, what about? Okay, what about?
And we know Colombians are about what? Their money.
Facts. Oh, yeah.
Hey, George,
Colombians and Russians, man.
Well, I think that would all girls would fit into that category.
Yeah,
to a
not
certain
only
extent.
Colombians, come on.
To a certain extent.
But
But
to be-
they're
to be
brazen.
fair.
Colombian chicks and Russians are the most brazen about it
Yeah,
by far.
y'all don't play, man.
Y'all don't
They
give a
don't
fuck.
care.
You don't date
Like,
bumps.
yeah.
And if you do,
Like-
Colombian girls and Russians
Yeah.
are like they're out there. Ukrainian women too. Like, you don't make money? Oh no, I'm good. What about you?
For sure, the cheater, the rich cheater.
Okay, you'll take the rich cheater.
Yeah,
What
I
about
don't
you?
think cheating is a deal breaker.
What about you, Miss Venezuela?
Oh, the loyal with 40K.
Man,
I would say loyal. Why would I want to be with someone that's gonna cheat on me?
40K per year. That's like $3,000 a month.
Well, we're gonna have to figure it out together. He's gonna have to get a side job or something.
No, if he's chilling. He wants to play video games and chill. You don't want to
I
make
don't
more
have
than
time for
40K.
kids. I'm too old for that.
wait, you don't want kids?
No, I said I
No,
don't
she
have
don't-
time to have like a kid, like playing video
but you
games
just
all
said
the time.
no. But I'm telling you, 40K is what he wants to do. Like, ladies, you guys underestimate how little it takes for us to be happy. A dude can make 40K and live like a fucking.
Yeah.
If he's by himself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, living by himself, but if you have a woman, that's different. Yeah. There's more responsibilities.
But you
Tonight.
make your own money. Didn't you say you're independent earlier?
I know that, but that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, she said she'd rather a loyal guy.
I'd rather
Of
have a
who?
loyal guy. Why would I want a cheater? So I can be unhappy? No,
Interesting. What about you?
I'm independent.
I agree. I don't really need a man to be making 500K. If anything, hopefully one day I'll be making that myself. So I would rather be with someone who will show me the love that I'll give them.
Yeah, but if you're making
Versus-
500 and your guy's making 40,
I mean,
there's just no
I
way
said
that's going to
hope-
last.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Hopefully one day I'll be making. But
The hierarchy there, it's not
Yeah,
that
yeah.
dynamic.
What about
I
you?
don't think I
I
can
choose
do
being
this.
old and lonely.
No,
Either
pick
of
one.
them.
Pick one.
I mean, no, because I wouldn't. I mean, I think no matter how much money you have, any man's gonna cheat.
Exactly.
So if we're gonna put it, I think it's
then if
possible
any
for
man's
a
gonna
man to
cheat.
cheat.
Why not?
So I would go, of course, if we're looking at it with that standpoint. But I mean, not every man is necessarily gonna step out on his woman or do it differently. I would say there's different ways.
So if you had to pick of the two evils, which one would you go with?
Just give me the 500K, I guess.
All right. What about you?
I'm definitely going with the 500K. I already dealt with somebody broke. I can't do it.
Is that what made you lesbian?
Good question.
Yeah, she's going to come back in 2 years and
Yeah.
say, no, I'm dating girls
Yeah,
now.
I'm dating girls now, too.
girls now.
What about you?
I'm gonna go with the 500K.
Okay.
And then you?
I'm gonna go with the 40, and the reason why is because I care a lot about my health.
Period.
I have had experiences that were not very good, so I care a lot about my health. So I will not do that again.
Wait, like what?
So, I'm gonna just share a little story. So I was dating a basketball player. I was dating a basketball player, not,
NBA?
he played overseas.
Okay.
I won't say this person's name. So he played overseas, and this was like a couple of years ago. I was still in college. I was in undergrad, and I was excited about the experience of dating somebody of stature. A little bit of money, things like that. He pulling up to the school in the Mercedes, all that stuff like that. However, I knew that he was cheating, but because I was kind of just caught up in this image, I bypassed a lot of stuff. And one day I went through his phone and I seen like a bunch of the girls and stuff like that. And I had a conversation with my friend, and she told me, she said, every man cheats. So I felt like I was kind of just trying to stay in that You know, like, oh, okay, like all men do this, right? So in that, you know, luckily this person ended up giving me something. Luckily it was something that I was able to get rid of. But in that, it made me realize, like, wow, you can actually, and my doctor was the one that told me, she was like, you know, you can actually put yourself in a situation where you can't get rid of something.
Yeah.
So that's what made me realize, like, damn, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And that was the end of our relationship.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All
A
right.
lot of respect for being so honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that
I'm
was
about to say,
awesome.
nigga, you too honest.
I mean, no, because I mean, it was
A lot of
something. It was
women go through
listen,
that.
ladies, listen. It was something. Obviously, thank God, it was something that I was able to get rid of. But it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't detrimental to me. It was
Yeah.
a shot in the ass, and we done. But at the end of the day, listen. At the end of the day, it made me realize, wow,
Life is
somebody
short.
can actually fuck you up to the
Yeah,
point
yeah.
where you can literally lose your life over something. And I'm not saying you're gonna lose your life,
Yeah,
but I'm
but it was a
saying
lesson learned
It
for
was
you.
a lesson, and that's
Yeah.
why I said, like, I would tell anybody, any young lady in that situation, choose yourself first before you.
I'll tell you this: W honesty, because that is
Would
real
you,
shit.
Would you
Yeah,
say?
real shit.
I tweeted this on X, and a lot of people. I want to see what you guys think. I've always said that women lie to themselves for the men that they like, but they're honest with themselves with the men that they don't like.
Yeah.
Would you say that's true?
The whole time
Why
I
you
felt
stuck
like
in it, lying
no,
to yourself
listen.
a
The
little bit?
whole time I was lying to myself. The whole time I was just like, oh yeah, we're this, we're that. I really felt like I played this image of who he was, and the whole time he was just a jerk. But in my head, he was a great guy because, you know, granted, when I would catch him doing something that I didn't like and I would confront him about it, you know, he would let me tell you something. He was a great gifter. He would come with the flowers. He would come with the whole shebang. But then I realized that it just wasn't enough.
Okay.
No money can stop, like, no money is enough for your health, ladies. Like, I'm being real. I don't give a fuck about $500,000, $1 million. You can literally get something you cannot get rid of. Is that worth money? Ask yourself that.
Yeah, fair enough. I think.
You should be a motivational speaker. Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty
Well,
good.
I have a podcast. Tune in.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's on the guy being responsible. You shouldn't be banging randoms with no condom if you're going to be banging your girl too. But that's a whole other thing. Where we at here with the chats? Oh, I got the questions for the girls too. I could pull those out.
Yeah.
Yo, what was one of the funniest bits about Chinese?